Welcome back to the news at 10. Time now for sports news with Ayo Balogun.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Time now for sports news. Barcelona striker Lionel Messi has been voted the 2015 FIFA Footballer of the Year award. The Argentine displays to last year's winner Cristiano Ronaldo and his Barcelona teammate Neymar to claim the award for a record 5th time. That's the Ballon d'Or. Well, Messi inspired Barcelona to a UEFA Champions League, a Spanish La Liga and the Spanish Cup treble. Barcelona boss Luis Enrique was voted the Coach of the Year, and the Spaniard defeated compatriot Pep Guardiola of Bayern Munich and Jorge Sampaoli of Chile. United States midfielder Carly Lloyd has been voted the 2015 FIFA Women's Footballer of the Year. The Houston Dash star outclassed Japan's Aya Mayama and Celia Sasic of Germany to win the award. Lloyd was a key member of the United States team that won the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada last summer. 2015 World Cup winner Jill Ellis won the Women Coach of the Year.
For World Coach of the Year goes to Jill.
Well, Nigeria's Super Eagles defeated Cote d'Ivoire 1-0 in their final build-up to the African Nations Championship in Rwanda this weekend. A lone strike from Ifeanyi Matthew, seconds to halftime, handed victory to the Nigerian team made up of players from the domestic league. This was a much improved performance from the coach Sunday Olisa-led team after a lackluster display against Angola last week. The team is expected to travel to Rwanda on Friday, January the 15th for the tournament, which takes off on Saturday, January the 16th. World number 2 Andy Murray concedes that his hopes of success at the Australian Open may rest on champion Novak Djokovic having an off day at Melbourne Park. World number 1 Djokovic holds 3 of the 4 Grand Slam crowns after a dominant 2015 and started the new season with a bang last week, thrashing Rafa Nadal in straight sets to win the Qatar Open. Murray says he has 2 goals this year, one immediate and the other later in the year, namely the Australian Open and the defense of his Olympic title. A South African athlete, Oscar Pistorius, is to seek an appeal against his conviction for murdering his girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp. Pistorius killed Steenkamp in February of 2013 after firing 4 times through a locked toilet door. A manslaughter verdict was overturned last month and a murder verdict introduced in its place. The athlete's defense lawyer has lodged papers at the Constitutional Court urging a review of his murder conviction. That's a wrap in sports news. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Gimba Umar will be back with the rest of the news at
10. This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Well, speakers and presiding officers of Parliament are being encouraged to bridge the gap between public perception of the legislature and the reality of their functions as an arm of government. The Speaker of the House of Representatives of Malaysia, Tan Sri Pendika Amin, says that this is necessary as the legislature aims for accountability and transparency. And these were some of the issues he raised while welcoming over 50 speakers and presiding officers attending the opening of the 23rd Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth taking place in Sabah, Malaysia. Our correspondent, Lanre Lasisi, reports.
Speakers and presiding officers of parliaments that make up Commonwealth nations. They're here for the 23rd Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth taking place in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah in Malaysia. It's an opportunity for them to discuss issues confronting parliamentary democracy in its various forms in their countries. Welcoming members to his country, the Speaker of the Malaysian House of Representatives touched on some of the challenges confronting the parliament.
Whilst we aim for legislative accountability and transparency, the advent of a high level of technology in the social media is rather unfortunately at times exposed the legislature and us as speakers, in particular, to much skepticism, cynicism, and being unfairly judged. It is we speakers who can build a bridge between the public's perception and the reality of the situation.
The Deputy Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, who represented the country, said the low perception of the legislature is unfortunate.
Where you say you are representing them, you have oversight function to perform and law to make, they still don't believe in those functions. And so, public sees the legislative arm of government as parasite. And we are bedeviled with this perception. And as long as you try hard to change it, you can only do it through the functions that you perform.
His host, however, says the problem may be with the lawmakers themselves.
Now, when parliamentarians do not observe decorum, then that is where you have bad image about parliament from the public. Another one is also the attitudes of parliamentarians, particularly those who are responsible, if I can use that word, by abusing the rights that they have as leaders.
The Malaysian speaker says these challenges calls for a new attitude and a new way of thinking by speakers and presiding officers. And these are some of the issues that will be considered at this conference over the next few days. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.
Help has come the way of residents trapped in the besieged Syrian town of Madaya as the long-awaited aid convoy has arrived with enough basic food supplies to last 40,000 people for a month. Residents have been trapped there for 6 months now by a government blockade and have received no aid since October. Some people have reportedly starved to death. On entertainment news tonight, pop star Pt.5 adopts a new moniker, Tubaba. Well, here is Maya Gundele with details and other entertainment stories.
Many thanks, and on entertainment news tonight, YBNL lead act Olamide has released a double dose of music and video as his first offering in the year 2016. The project, titled I Love Lagos, shows Olamide expressing his heartfelt appreciation for the metropolitan city. The video for the Feels produced track was directed by Unlimited LA and features cameo appearance by actor Odunlade Adekola. Second crooner MC Galaxy is meeting with American music couple Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats in New York to preview his forthcoming video titled Hello. The traditional love story video, which was recently shot in Tinapa, was imagined by Mazi Sijizel CJ and is expected to hit the airwaves this month. Pop star Pt.5 has launched a new single to officially announce his rebrand as Tubaba. The singer had maintained the name Pt.5 since his early days in stardom as a member of the boy group Plantation Boys. Tubaba now releases his first project in 2016 in a song titled Coded Teens featuring rapper Fino and produced by Stars. The highly anticipated remix of the track Osinachi has officially dropped. The remix of the song by upcoming act Humble Smith features HKN lead act Davido, who alludes to his ongoing baby mama drama in his verses. Singer YQ kicks off 2016 with a video for his collaboration with Ice Prince titled That Girl. The video, which was shot in Lagos, Nigeria by Clarence Peters, features cameo appearances by a number of popular acts. And on the movie front, a new romantic comedy, Diary of a Lagos Girl, is set for premiere next month. The movie, directed by Jumoke Olatunde, tells a story of a materialistic young lady played by actress Dolapo Oni. The movie also stars Osi Ukeje, Alex Ekubo, Linda Ejiofor, Aduniade, and veteran screen diva Liz Benson. And that's it on entertainment tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Let's head back to the minis.
And the main news again. The leadership of the All Progressives Congress, the APC, has met for the first time this year with President Muhammadu Buhari in attendance. Briefing journalists after the meeting, the party's chairman, Chief John Oyegun, said that the APC owes no apologies to any of its members caught in the web of corruption. And 48 hours after the Bayelsa rerun governorship elections, the APC candidate Timi Priya Silva has condemned the conduct of the supplementary polls and vowed to seek redress in court. And thousands of starving Syrians in the besieged town of Malaya have received the much-needed food relief from the United Nations. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for being a part of it. I am Gimba Omar on behalf of all of us here. It's good night.